want to tell you a couple of stories that really got me thinking about this topic. One of them is about one of my clients who I'll keep confidential, but it's a great story because I see this kind of thing so often. So it's not just about her, it's about so many people. So one day one of my clients was feeling really depressed, and she said to me, "I'm trying to feel positive." And and I thought, oh, that's really interesting. She was feeling one way, but she was trying to feel another way. And we often do that, right? We try to feel positive, and we think that's a good thing. There are good merits to that. We don't want to stay in the negative all the time. But here's how I responded to her when she said, "I'm trying to be positive." I looked at her and I said, "Don't. Don't try to be positive. If you don't feel positive right now, don't fake it. Don't fake it, because you're stuffing it down. You're stuffing down. If you're feeling depressed, she was feeling depressed, then where's that depression going to go? It's going to get stored in her body, and it's going to show up in all sorts of unpleasant ways later. So what I asked her, invited her to do, was to allow herself to feel that way, to give herself a container for those negative feelings. So don't feel terrible forever. That's not a good thing. But to give herself a day to just feel depressed, cry, take a hot bath, do some wonderful things for herself, and just let herself wallow in that for a few hours or for a day and get it out. I have another story for you, and this happened to me. This was a few years ago. I was on my way to a women's circle out of town, and I was having a really hard day. There were really major things going on in my life, and I was feeling very afraid. I had really hard things going on. And I thought, you know what? I want to show up at this women's circle. This circle is so important to me, these women and the support, that I really need to be authentic. I try to be positive all the time, but I need to be authentic, and I need to say how I'm really feeling, because that's what I need today. So I showed up for the circle, and when we went around the circle and shared, I said, "Hi, I'm Maya, and this is how I'm doing today." And I said, "I am feeling afraid. I'm so afraid." And I talked about the things that were going on in my life. Um, and I said, "I'm sad, I'm depressed, I'm overwhelmed." And here's how a couple people in the group responded. They said, "Cancel, cancel, don't say that, Maya. Those are negative words. You have to only say positive, because if you say negative things, then you will draw more negative into your life." And I left that meeting feeling really confused and upset and disempowered. And I've had a few years to think it over. And I think that that's just an example of people misunderstanding the law of attraction. Those folks were so afraid of even speaking anything negative that they were denying all of their shadow emotions, all of their negative emotions. And guess what happens? What you resist persists. So when we ignore those emotions and we don't honor them by feeling them and releasing them, we just ignore and deny them, then they become stronger and they come out in even worse ways later. So that is part one of this video blog. We're going to have a part two and probably a part three. I'm going to talk to you about why we don't allow ourselves to feel our emotions, what happens when you don't allow yourself to feel your emotions, and what do your unpleasant emotions mean? Like, how do you interpret them? And finally, most importantly, how to process your emotions and how to take really good care of yourself when you're doing it. I am so excited about this video blog, and I look forward to following up with you soon. Again, this is Maya Zahira, talking to you from Maya's Oasis. Have a great day. Love you. Mwah. Bye.